You know my MO by now, right? I'm a hands-off kind of guy. I just like to pull a few strings here and there. That was the case with Bronco, with Chairman Winter. So what makes you think I'd let that fake president set foot on my balloon? Besides, I thought he was crushed to death by that model monster head. And who said old Torosaurus is not gonna fall in? It all makes perfect sense. That's how our imposter wound up dead. No doubt about it. And what was the motive behind the murder? The little truth I shared? Just like I said. Get it? The truth. That thing you're so fond of? That's what caused the murder here. Not me. No! That's not possible! Well, is there a detective in the house? Somebody arrest that boy! Can't help noticing nobody rushing to slap on the handcuffs. What's the matter? Curse you! Just as I thought. Admit it. You're all the same. You, Winner, that idiot phony president. You want the real culprit to go free so you can railroad me into a jail cell, don't you? That's the justice you all claim to love so much! You only love it when you can twist it to suit your needs.
Overruled.
No, that's not true!
Objection.
Well, if you're not gonna make the move, I guess I'll have to step outside and speak to an officer myself. Once I tell them the kid here's a murderer, maybe they'll finally do something!
Objection!
We're not done with your testimony yet, Mr. Saint! How did I know you'd make some excuse for stalling even longer? But you still don't have any proof, do you? Or any chance of winning this? Tell me I'm wrong. And yet you still want to prolong the agony? Well, as long as you know what you're doing. Oh. He's not holding back! What? Did you forget that little Shauna's life is on the line too? Hey, Mazzarino. Take a deep breath for me, would you? Honestly, I think I kind of need to at this point. Actually, fuck, that's 2 deep breaths. Hold on. Why would I do that, Fender? Because it's times like these you need to kick back, take stock, and be grateful for what you have. The worst of times are when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles. Remember? Oh, this theme, I love this. This is good. The way in which the president made his escape is what you and Laughing Boy can't agree on. So, how about this for a little thought experiment? What if it's not about whether the big guy in the purple jacket got on that balloon or not, but rather, under what conditions would Simeon have been cool with letting him get on board? A turnabout in thinking. Just like your dad. Forgive the interruption. Just my 2 cents worth. Or your old man's, I guess I should say. Maybe Gregory's techniques can still prove useful in this crazy modern era. He's right. Under what circumstances could the body double have been allowed on that balloon? He was a physically imposing man, and what's more, he was carrying a gun. Could he have been drugged? No, there were no traces of sedatives found during his autopsy. In which case... surely not. Are you about ready to continue, Miles? Ooh, and don't forget, this is what we're playing for. Okay. This is going to be tricky, but I have to tear his testimony down, one statement at a time. All right. You know my MO by now, right?
Hold it!
All right. The strings in question being those of Sean and the President's body double in this case. You seem pretty confident of your abilities in that particular arena. Is that so weird? I'm an animal tamer, remember? And what's the wildest animal of them all? That's right. Humans. Didn't take much to get those two dancing to my tune. A little truth here, a little hint of revenge there. Somebody ought to thank me. I did this world a favor. Mr. Edgeworth, he's scaring me. Don't let him get under your skin, Kay. We have to stay strong. This man sowed the seeds of another's revenge in order to achieve his own. It's our duty to stop him, and we will succeed in that duty. Why do people do bad things, huh? Don't they realize it'll just come back to bite them in the end?
Hold it!
And so you insist that you had no direct involvement in any of what occurred? What can I say? I don't like to get my hands dirty. Sure do love to watch the action unfold, though. All those idiots desperately trying to kill one another, and they don't even know I lit the fuse? I love it! You haven't changed. All you did 12 years ago was watch, too. You're talking about the whole SS5 thing? Aw, stop it. Your poor papa, scrambling around for answers and finding nothing. Shucks. What do they call that again? Oh yeah, rank incompetence. God, how dare you! Agent Lang, please! You don't know the half of it, you damned clown! Your father may not have closed out the case, not publicly anyway. But it was thanks to his work that we're standing here right now! Oh, sorry to butt in, Miles. But your little pep talk isn't going to magically solve this case. Now, I know you have your theories.
Hold it!
But it's the only way he could have gotten down from the roof of that building. All right, let's game this one out, shall we? Suppose I took him down to the ground like he said. What's wrong with doing that?
Objection!
So you admit it! You did take him on your balloon!
Objection!
You're really obsessing over this one little detail. This isn't like you, Miles. And how do you think it went down? He held me at gunpoint and said, "Show me the city at night." That's ridiculous, and you know it is. Or did you really fail to think this through?
Objection!
You said yourself you gave him Sean's identity. Surely that was enough to win him over.
Objection!
Win him over? The man who shot at me? No. Then, you must have put him to sleep and carried him away like you did with me.
Objection!
Very well. Let us suppose that to be true for a second. Did the autopsy show the presence of sedatives? Yuck! It's no good, he's just not giving us an opening. Anyway, never mind all that. There are way more interesting things I'd rather talk about. This is gonna be really confusing for audio-only listeners. Every time I swap over to Saint mimicking Edgeworth.
Hold it!
I'd be like, why would Edgeworth say that? Actually, I have some doubts about that. I mean, if the president really was killed by the Torosaurus head.
Objection!
Don't tell me you're throwing your own pet theory in the trash, Mr. Genius Prosecutor. Aren't you the one who went to all that trouble to prove the man squished by head hypothesis was true?
Objection!
That may have been my theory at one point. But that was when we thought the head was the only thing that could have crushed him.
Objection!
Why the past tense? That's still your theory, no? It's not like you have anything else right now. The president's body double was crushed under the falling Torosaurus head. Fact. No, There must be something! Some other piece of evidence that could link this man to the president's death by crushing. The balloon? Don't you think it's time you gave up, Miles? I don't like watching you struggle like this. We all know who did it. The model head is practically screaming his name.
Hold it!
Sure, Sean was the one who caused the head to fall. That much we know.
He even admitted it himself.
Fantastic! So we're all in agreement. Well done, everybody. Case closed. Sean Fenn killed the fake president, and that's that. Somebody get those cops in here.
Objection!
Not so fast. This case is far from closed. Still scrambling, huh? Well, all right then. Enlighten us and be quick about it. If you can't, I want to see the kid in handcuffs. Or are you only a stickler about the law when things are going your way?
Mr. Edgeworth, what do we do? What do we do?
Think, Miles, think. If Mr. Saint killed the president's body double, it would have to have happened while the two of them were together on the roof. So, what would he have had to hand? That's the answer. That will tell us how he was killed.
Oh, he's not going to make this easy, is he?
We need to think about how the president died. It was a very particular case, to say the least. If we assume he was crushed by the Torosaurus head,
Then the whole thing becomes Sean's fault, right? But what if that wasn't what the president was crushed by?
wasn't there like, wasn't there something inside the,
When we finally proven who was behind all this, let's tie them up with this rope. I'll teach you a way of doing it so they can't, even a professional escapologist couldn't get free.
I understand the sentiment, but perhaps you could apply that fervor to the pursuit of the truth instead.
Don't worry, I've got my eyes on that tank. Simi won't be escaping in his balloon if I have anything to do with it.
I struggle to imagine him choosing to make his getaway by balloon.
Look, you just leave this to me. Go and concentrate on nailing him for his crimes, all right? I was carried in this basket, right?
Yes, although you were asleep, so I imagine you have no memory of it.
Would have been nice to have at least gotten some fun flying memories out of it. Curse you, Mr. Mastermind. I'm gonna kick your butt, just you wait and see.
But that's not the main reason you want to get your revenge, is it? Okay, so I'm imagining like maybe this is a metal this is a metal basket of sorts. Either that tank inside of it was used, or I don't know. Is there something else that could have exerted a similar kind of force? Maybe I'm thinking too hard on this, but I'm pretty sure I present on this, and I present this. This is literally the only other weapon that could have possibly been the thing that would have caused the crushing damage to the fake president to kill him.
Objection!
Sean didn't kill the president. The president was crushed by a monster. What? Did you really just say that, you? Oh, I get it. He's the kid who can communicate with giant beasts, right? Did he use his special powers? The only person in communion with monsters was you. Sorry, but you must have him mixed up with somebody else. No monster pals here, I'm afraid.
Objection!
Why the false modesty? You're very close with at least one such creature. In fact, you can make this particular monster do exactly as you command. It was you who killed the president, Mr. Saint, and I can prove it! What? What? You're talking about the lion balloon. Yes. A quivering mockery of a monster filled with hot air, but a monster nonetheless. Not entirely unlike Mr. Saint himself. Sorry, but you lost me. What are you trying to say exactly?
Objection!
You seemed very keen to stick to your story about having manipulated Sean and the president. But no matter how true you may have wanted it to be, that was nothing more than a desperate lie. Even the most skilled animal tamer can't make the dead do his bidding. And the president was dead long before he left that roof, having been killed by your balloon.
I get it. That thing may look lighter than air, but it weighs a few 100 pounds, right?
When the president attacked you from the roof, you had to think quickly in order to protect yourself. The method you chose? Landing the balloon right on top of him. You didn't need to let him ride on that balloon, and he didn't need to coerce you into taking him. Because what you took away was his dead body.
Objection.
Wait a minute now, Miles.
If what you're saying is true, the president would have been killed 2 nights ago. Which would mean the time of death recording the autopsy was wrong. It would? Wow, you're really losing your touch. Look again. It's written right there. Time of death, April 5th at approximately 11 p.m.
Clear as day.
Oh, shit. Oh, I am error.
April 5th? That was yesterday, which means...
Exactly. It means he died when the Torosaurus head fell off of that roof.
All right, Sean. It's time to be honest with us all. You know it's the right thing to do.
You killed your daddy, didn't you?
You hated him, didn't you? We get it. Who wouldn't?
He just left you. What kind of a father would do that?
No, that's not what happened. I already told you. I didn't know who he was until today.
Ooh, but you did know, because I told you myself.
Can my theory really have been so wide off the mark? Oh, maybe the autopsy report's wrong. Fuck, maybe... I want to thank you once again, Miles. You hounded Winter and Lagarde until their crimes are finally exposed. And by ruining them both, you helped me get my revenge. Gotta love those powers of deduction. If the time of death matched up, everything else would fit. So, could he possibly have cheated the time of death somehow? How? Oh, and what was the other guy's name again? Carmel Augusto? You even ran him down for me. That was some great work you did there. Of course. Gusto! The IS-7 incident! He killed Frost and froze his body in order to conceal it! That's it! Mr. Gusto needed to freeze Mr. Frost's body in order to obscure the time of death. If they determined that the murder occurred during afternoon tea, he would have been an obvious suspect.
Bingo.
I only wish I could have been there to see his downfall, too.
How can you say that? He was your father.
Well, to be fair, his father abandoned him. He has no love for somebody that would abandon him.
It's so scary. Miss Lagarde just keeps asking and asking about what happened that day. Where are you, Dad? When are you coming to get me, please? I need you to come take me away. Is it because I broke my promise? Because I didn't show up in time to help you taste your work?
He was no father. He left me all on my own. What kind of person would do that? We may have shared the same blood, but that's it. Father? Pfft, what a joke.
Objection!
You may not want to hear this, Mr. Saint, but you share more than blood. Hate him all you like, but you're more like your father than you know. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Fate can be strange sometimes, but this was no coincidence. You and your father were the same, even in the methods you chose. You deliberately threw off the time of death, just as he did.
That's right. We had to rescue him from a warehouse refrigeration unit down by the harbor. A refrigeration unit in a depot?
I threw off the time of death? And how did I do that exactly? Oh, you... Like father, like son. By hiding the president's body in a very specific place. You hid the body right here. Oh shit, which one was the I think it was the Sunshine Depot. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Take that!
You needed to keep the body cool somewhere, and you also needed somewhere to keep Sean. Who knew that the two were connected? You talking about the kidnapping again? Why are we bringing that up now? Because much as you may wish we had forgotten, we know that you kept Sean in the refrigeration unit. The same refrigeration unit in which you kept the president's body. Just as your father froze the body he was trying to conceal 18 years ago.
What? You saying I'm the same as him? The same as the animal who abandoned me?
A sad irony, but an undeniable truth nonetheless.
Objection!
Shut up! I'm nothing like him. I could never be like him. He's nothing to do with me, and we're nothing alike.
Objection!
Sorry, kiddo, but I think it's pretty clear that you and old Gusto have more than a little in common. You even told us you didn't like sweet stuff way back when we first met, right? If that's not a product of your daddy's issues, I don't know what is. Oh my god, I didn't think about that.
You don't understand.
You may have tried to disown your father, but he lives on in everything you do. You think the same way. And you're every bit as prepared as he was to sacrifice others in order to protect yourself. Your crimes were even exposed in the same manner. You couldn't be more similar. Or should I say... I don't know anything about a refrigeration unit. And the kidnapping? Nothing to do with me.
Objection!
They just pulled a fucking bait and switch. I thought he was about to have his goddamn, like, breakdown, but nope. He's like, nah. Nonsense! You did it so you could blackmail Judge Gavel. We know for a fact you were involved.
Objection!
You're a real danger to be around, you know that, Miles? What aren't you going to accuse me of? But it changes nothing. You still don't have any proof of incitement, of kidnapping, of anything. Oh, wait. Are you planning on maybe fabricating some? Taking a leaf out of the old winner playbook?
Never! I would never do that!
I can't let myself rise to the provocation. What was the line? No matter what happens, we must find the truth. Something like that? But only when the truth suits you, huh? That's how the law keeps people down, isn't it? And why I had to get my revenge myself. I got away with it. I got away with it all! Lagarde, winner, and now you. None of you can touch me! This is the part where, like, Gumshoe or Eustace suddenly pop in to save the day, like, we have the evidence! That's right, we do!
This is bad, Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't there anything we can do?
Everything points to this man being our culprit. But we need evidence, even just one piece.
Alright, it's been fun, but it's time we brought this little show to an end, don't you think? Stick around for the main event, though, won't you? I'll even let you in for free. If you'll finally admit defeat.
Who was that? Gumshoe! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
Gummy? Where have you been?
I've been doing my job, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me.
And Detective Gumshoe, do you have anything to report?
I had them look into a few things real quick, sir. About the refrigeration unit where the kid was kept. It was registered to, the Berry Big Circus. Just like you said. And there it is, just in the nick of time.
Excellent work, Detective. Well, Mr. Saint? Must be some kind of mistake. Why would a circus need a refrigeration unit? A valid question, I suppose, but we're no experts on the circus trade. Perhaps we could ask your department manager for her thoughts on the matter? Well, Miss Barry? We do hire a unit to store all the food for the animals. But I don't know where it is. I leave all of that to Simeon. He's so good at that kind of thing.
You fool!
Simeon, you're scaring me.
Such a shame. But rushing to find a solution after the fact so often leads to mistakes. You knew that if the body was found in the unit, the suspicion would fall on you. So you panicked and moved it to the grounds of the big building instead. But you weren't counting on Sean being found in the unit when you kidnapped him. If only you'd known you were up against a great thief and an even greater detective. Oh, I love it so fucking much. Oh, God, that was the best compliment he could have thrown Kate Gumshoe's way. Oh, my God, I'm tearing up. What the fuck? Oh, God, give me a minute. Oh, God, that hit me so fucking hard, man. Oh, okay. Is everything all right? You're looking a little pale. Don't think you've won just yet, Miles. You're missing proof for the most important part of your little theory. I am. Perhaps you could enlighten us.
You don't have any evidence that I crushed the presidential faker with that balloon!
And I know you don't,
Because there isn't any!
Can we spray the bottom with luminol? I'm afraid there is.
What?
If Mr. Saint murdered the victim as we think he did, there should be traces of your misdeed on this piece of evidence.
Take that!
Analysis of the balloon basket should turn up the evidence we need.
The balloon again?
You already have your bullet hole. What else do you expect to find?
We, expect to find plenty, actually. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? If there's truth to be found, then he'll find it. He's a hero of justice.
He sure is. We'll find something for sure. Mr. Edgeworth has gotten out of way tighter spots than this one.
What they said. We believe in you, Miles Reno. And so does your pop. He's looking down on you right now. I know he is. Just stay calm and see this through to the end, Miles Edgeworth. A perfect victory is only moments away. The president's body double was killed by the balloon. Traces of a certain substance will prove that. And you, Simeon Saint, will pay for your crimes at last.
I'm looking forward to this. Time to wrap up the mysteries of past and present once and for all.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, deal the final blow to this unforgivably wicked man. This last piece of evidence will prove your guilt, beyond a doubt. What should we expect to find on the balloon if it was used to crush the president? Okay, so there's... Oh, God, it should be like... Oh! It's literally right on his body right now. There should be like, pollen from the flowers. The bouquet! Because that's what Gavel gave him at the top of the building!
Take that!
When Sean found the president's body, he also found a bouquet of lion lilies. Lion lilies? Symbol of the connection between parent and child. A popular flower back in Zhengfa. That's your proof? A bunch of flowers that'll be rotting at the dump by now? A bunch of flowers that Sean threw away? So much for your beautiful symbol of parental connection.
That's got nothing to do with any of this.
Ignore him, Sean. You threw those flowers away, that much is true. But the bond they represented remains as strong as it ever was. This freaking theme playing, though. The president held on to him until the last, an act which provided us with our final piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about? The flowers Sean disposed of had been squashed flat. They must have been crushed by the balloon. If we examined the basket for traces of lion lily pollen, what do you think we might find? No. You don't need to do that. You looked over the basket just now. Anyway, if there was pollen stuck to it, you'd have seen it. Those flowers are bright yellow.
Objection!
Not all evidence is visible to the naked eye, Mr. Saint. Huh? Emma! Yeah? I'd like to call on your scientific skills once again, if you don't mind. Leave it to me. All right, let's take a look at this balloon basket, shall we? Ah, I've got something. Bright yellow pollen, just like you said. If it's from the same flowers, it shouldn't take more than another quick test to prove it. What? And there we have it. You murdered the president. And this murder, you carried it out yourself. No. How could this? No! You crushed the president with that balloon. Then you loaded his body into the basket and took him to the refrigeration unit. But why? Why go to the trouble of removing the body? Because he knew another incident was scheduled to occur that same evening.
Oh! Rosie Ringer's murder!
Exactly. If he had left the body there, it would have interfered with his other plans.
I get it. And he couldn't leave the body in the refrigeration unit for too long either, right?
Indeed not. So, while returning to the big building to drop the body off again the following night, he must have observed the fire Sean caused, and the Torosaurus head falling as a result. That's what gave you the idea, wasn't it? To frame Sean for the murder? You made it seem as if the falling head was what killed him, so that my son would take the blame. Despicable coward! In order to achieve your aim, you lowered the president's body from the balloon to the lot below. And while he was dangling from the rope you used, he was caught on Sean's rehearsal tape. No! How did you see through it all? How? You manipulated people, and you manipulated this case, just as you manipulate animals on the stage. You thought you were all powerful, but your reign is at an end. The animals look like they're mad with you, Simeon. Even Money and Isaiah. They thought you were their friend, But you're not. They're sad and mad all the same time.
Stop it! Stop looking at me like that!
Perhaps they will, when you finally stop clowning around.
You're not cut out for comedy! Your tale is destined to end with a whimper! I don't... Get away from me! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Dad, where are you? I'm so scared.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've done nothing wrong. Nothing! I'm not the bad one. They are!
Why, Bronco? Why'd you stop me from going to see my dad?
If only none of them did what they did, I wouldn't have had to. I couldn't trust the police. I couldn't trust anybody. I was all alone with nobody to help me.
But that man, he helped me.
Canis was the only one who ever helped me. So what if I used people? I had to. Is that so wrong? No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. That hurts. Stop it. No.
Did we just sit by and watch this man get mauled and beaten to death by a bunch of... Uh-oh. There is only one person that voice could... Okay. There's only one person that this could be. It seems the game is up at last.
The killer!
Mr. Edgeworth, may I be the first to congratulate you. You have unmasked the person behind this entire sorry affair. Now I am free to...
No!
Guns are so clumsy, don't you find?
I don't have a gun.
Please, not only are you carrying one, you are just about to draw it.
He must have stolen it from the president after murdering him.
This gentleman betrayed a bond of trust. He knew the so-called president was an imposter, and yet he employed me to kill him nonetheless. There is nothing more dangerous for an assassin than to be lied to about the nature of one's target. If one does not know what cards one opponent is holding, one can be very unpleasantly surprised. But that was not your true crime. No. Thinking you could deceive me, manipulate me. That is the crime for which you are about to pay.
No!
You?
It's been a while, the killer.
Step aside, Canis. That man is my target.
I would politely ask that you call off this particular job. He'll pay for his crimes, but in prison, not at the end of your blade.
Also, I'd like to point out that his shirt says boss. Just saying. Also, this goes way too hard. This, oh my god, this looks so fucking cool. And if I refuse,
Let us just say that I might not take the loss of the one life that I ever saved too well.
you save a life. Bodhidharma Canis, the blind butcher himself.
Preposterous, I know. But yes, I, who have taken so many lives, once chose to preserve one. that of an innocent young pup. And he in his turn saved mine. Something of a bond formed between us. Laugh all you like, I know I would. But I would respectfully request that you spare him.
Holy shit.
As one professional to another, I ask that you let this particular target live.
Very well. The boy must mean a lot to you. Oh my god.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
You need not thank me. I simply see little point in the two of us killing one another. Now then, I bid you all good day.
No, get back here! You have my thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. This young pup needed to be shown the error of his ways. And you have done just that. All right. I suppose we'd better be getting back. Our ironclad enclosure awaits. Doesn't it, Helmut? Yes, it does. Oh, hello. You killed my dad, didn't you, old man? I will not lie. I did. My victims deserve to be remembered at the very least. But I sense a great hatred for me from you, horned pup. In that case.
Sean, no!
You must not falter, little one. Here, you may use my knife. Take it, and cut my throat. One sure slice is all it takes.
Holy shit. Canis, I don't, like, I don't think you should, God. This Canis is such an interesting character. Holy shit.
I was growing rather tired of carving my little statues anyway. I want revenge. Want it so badly.
Sean, don't do it!
Please, Sean, I beg of you.
At least, I did until just now. I would have done anything to make you pay, no matter how long it took. Oh, but you should make those who have wronged you pay. It'll make you feel so good, trust me.
All the pain, all the suffering, it all goes away. It drowns it all out, numbs it.
Maybe it does. And listening to you, I thought maybe that's what I wanted.
Sean!
But it's not just about me. Say I get my revenge. How's that help anybody else? If I become a murderer, my mom suffers 10 times more than I ever would.
Oh.
And so would all the people I work with. They're counting on me. And they worry about me. Thoughtful words indeed, little one. Yeah? Well, I get it now. I won't ever forgive you. But I shouldn't be the one who gets to punish you. That's what these guys are for. My mom, the prosecutor, people like that.
Sean.
Wow. You may be young, Sean, but you're way wiser than I'll ever be.
This is a fucking strong kid, my god.
You could at least consider trying to better yourself, Kay. Very well. Then I suppose we'll be on our way. With me, young pup.
On our way? To where?
Where else? To the prison, our home.
Our home? And with that, the case came to an end. The case that had dragged so many people into its orbit. But as for me, there was one last thing I had to do. Your badge? Make your final decision, my friend. Is it time? April 8th, 2:54 p.m. Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence Chamber.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Edgeworth.
What's the big idea? What's the big idea, big guy? Want to tell us what we're doing here?
Mr. Edgeworth, your request has been processed and approved.
Huh? You what now? I've asked for my prosecutor's badge to be reinstated. Oh.
Your badge? What is the meaning of this?
I am returning it. From this day forth, I'm a prosecutor no longer.
I still can't believe you did that for me.
It shows that Edgeworth is a good man. A certain man once said that to be an attorney is to be a defendant's most trusted ally, and that by believing in your client, the truth will make itself known. That man's image has been forever burned into my memory. Come on, you can say your boyfriend's name. I'm just kidding. As strongly as the vision of my father fighting in the courtroom. Good old Gregory. But that's his and my father's path. Mine lies elsewhere.
Mr. Edgeworth.
My path is that of the prosecutor. It always was. Well, and I guess that's that. I'm sorry. No, I dig it. And besides, I can tell by that look in your eye that your mind's made up. It is. All right, then. Looks like our work together is diddly done. Just don't come crying to old Eddie if you change your mind. This club's now closed to new members. I understand. Honestly, this feels extremely fitting for Edgeworth, you know? He is trying to follow his own path now. Rather than one that's, like, laid out for him. It's one that he wants to forge on his own. Hey, Milester. Care to tell me why at least? How come you're so dead set on popping the old prosecutor's hat back on? You once asked me something, Fender. Are you going to keep fighting crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? Something tells me you've got a big decision ahead of you. Only one you can answer. I've been thinking about that question ever since. About how I mean to live my life. And now that this case is over, I think I finally know the answer. I'm going to help people as a prosecutor. But can't you also do that as an attorney? Look at it this way. Simeon Saint was also a victim of sorts. True. He lost his only parent all those years ago, and with him his ability to believe in a just world. I know how that feels. To lose somebody so important to you. To lose faith in everything. To doubt everything and be utterly alone. To fight and fight and fight. all that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty, so I can make that my policy. But I was lucky. Somebody was kind enough to save me from myself.
You are fucking teasing this, goddammit!
We know, but God, come on!
Mr. Saint had nobody. He had no faith in the law. He felt that seeking revenge on himself was the only option. But I doubt even you imagined that the body double would ever go so far as to co-opt our country's police.
No, I sure didn't. And as long as Winter was around, no evidence was ever going to stand. He even nearly managed to ruin things this morning. The guard almost got away with it again.
I want to help people like him.
And, how do you plan to do that?
If he had been able to rely upon the law, none of this would have happened.
Chairman Winter made a mockery of justice and in so doing drove Mr. Saint away from seeking it. The law is only as good as its practitioners. It can be a shield that keeps people safe from harm, or a sword wielded to wound them. Just one among many of the law's great contradictions.
You can say that again.
Yep, it's what we folks in the trade like to call a legal contradiction.
The law is far from perfect. But one cannot solve such contradictions in the law without engaging with it. I don't think an attorney could have saved Mr. Saint. But a prosecutor? A custodian of the law? I think perhaps they could have. I plan to take up my badge again and confront those contradictions at every turn. That's my boy.
Very Malzarino. I like it. You know, it won't be easy breezy though, right? Fighting the law itself, that's lawyering on hard mode.
I understand that. But somebody has to do it.
Oh, I don't doubt that. And if it has to be anybody, it should be you. Laws are like people, I guess. They both gotta grow and change, adapt or perish. Am I right? You're going to smash this. I just know it. After all, you're Gregory's boy through and through. And if there's one thing that man did not know how to do, it's give up. Eyes on the prize and straight on till sunset. That was his motto. You know what? I saw that same determination on your face the second you mentioned taking up prosecutoring again. You know what's really grown and changed? Hate to be a great big cheese ball, but you. I only wish your dad was here to see it. He'd be proud as all get out. Fender, thank you.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if you're ready to begin, we can get the ceremony underway.
Please.
By the power vested in me by the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, I, Verity Gavel, do hereby, in the sight of the Almighty Goddess, reinstate Miles Edgeworth as a servant of the law.
Yeah!
All right, you're a prosecutor again.
Best news I've heard all week, sir.
Well, Mr. Prosecutor, I got a scoot. Your pops is gonna want to know that his kid just signed up for the opposition a second time.
Thank you again, Fender, for everything.
Don't thank me yet. The next time you see me could be across a courtroom. And this face is a whole lot less roguishly charming when it's not on your side of the aisle.
I would relish the opportunity to face an attorney trained by my father. I hope that day comes very soon.
Yes! Alrighty. Fender, out.
Oh, come back, I love you.
Welcome back into the fold, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Thank you, Judge Gavelle. I owe you more than I can say.
You do?
You strove to right the wrongs of the committee from the inside. That must have been a lonely battle indeed.
Not at all. I was never truly alone. That's right! You had the goddess of justice on your side.
Thank you for teaching me that it's possible to fight in such a way. The contradictions within the committee are like those within the legal system itself. If we aren't able to overcome them, the real truth will forever evade us. I have you to thank for teaching me that, and for setting me on this path. I hereby swear to confront the contradictions that afflict the law, and to overcome them.
And I thank you for your commitment to that cause, as does the Almighty Goddess. I truly believe that such efforts are necessary in order for the law to grow and improve.
I will look forward to seeing you in the courtroom again soon.
As will I. You did not see the best of me when I last oversaw a trial.
It's understandable. It's okay.
The next time will be different. I will show you what it means to serve justice with true impartiality.
Judge Gavelle, I don't mean to call your motivation into question,
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
but to my mind, the ideal judge is not wholly impartial. The ideal judge is human. Even in the courtroom, they laugh, they cry, they rage, they smile. And then when all is said and done, they pass down a judgment based in that very humanity. I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but perfection isn't always the loftiest of ideals, and it's certainly not the only thing to strive for. Forgive me, this is my opinion, nothing more.
You are right, of course. There are other ways. I thank you for sharing your insights. Mr. Edgeworth, there is another reason I was never truly alone during my long struggle against Chairman Winter. Someone else was with me. Someone other than the goddess.
Of course! Sean!
This clipping gave me more courage than words can express. Simply having it near me gave me hope.
You are... God, you're a strong woman.
No matter how hard things get, no matter how formidable one's opponent, when we feel that we are not alone, we can keep going no matter how hard the road ahead. Mistakes have been made, but we must fix them. For Sean's sake, more than anyone's.
Like the mistakes made in the instant in which his father died.
So you see, there is something more important even to me than the words of the goddess. Though it may anger her to hear me say such things.
So that was your secret weapon all along. The strength of your bond with your son.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps I should not strive for an unachievable perfection, but I must grow. As a servant of the law and as a mother. That, I believe, above all else.
I see. It seems that we both have plenty still to learn.
Indeed. We are neither of us perfect yet. Let us continue along our chosen paths and continue to grow as we tread them. Until we meet again. Can I say hi to Eustace again, please? I look forward to that day. May the goddess watch over you as you embark upon the next step of your journey.
Do we not get like one more goodbye with Eustace?
I lost the title of Prosecutor, but now I've regained it. And in doing so, I have seen a new way forward, a new path for justice. And I'm determined to follow that path until it finally leads me to the truth. No matter how hard it might be, no matter what obstacles might arise. Woe betide anybody who stands in my way, for whoever they may be, whatever they might say, I will lift up my voice and shout, Objection! Oh, fuck! Oh. Oh, just going over all the cases that we did together.
So, Chief, what kind of scoop we looking to land ourselves next, huh?
Did I teach you nothing, knucklehead? We're journalists, dang it. Leads are our stock in trade, our bread and butter. You don't just hand that stuff over, not even to your danged apprentice.
Sorry, Chief. Guess I still got a whole bunch to learn, huh?
Well, all right then, better go check down some leads my own self. That's the spirit. You go get him, champ. Before you mosey on down the way. Mind, sharing what kind of leads them there leads might be? Huh? But, Chief, you... Come on now, I'm pretty much your editor, ain't I? Can't hold out on the boss. Oh, you cheeky butt munch! Oh, come on, Chief, that's cold. Ah, you... Ah!
Yeah, I get to do the point.
Oh.
My arm wound has yet to fully heal even now. The bodyguard who inflicted it was a skillful practitioner indeed. I shan't be forgetting him in a hurry. But never mind that now. Time to return to the life of a simple ice cream seller. Although I may have been thinking that perhaps crepes would be more my speed. Well, no rush. I'm sure there'll be time to ponder the matter before my next job comes in.
Oh, God. Oh, he's still around. All right.
No, take me back. Don't leave me.
Sure, you might knock me on my butt, wise guy, but I ain't out for the count just yet. I'll be keeping my guard up and looking for an opening. We'll get out of this. Ain't that right, Teddy? The second that bell rings for the next round, escape shenanigans will come out swinging. Till then, it's training, and more training.
By the way, I saw Eustace there. That makes me happy.
Oh, boy.
You want to know if I'm still planning on becoming an animal stylist? Sure, I'm still studying every single day, still up to my elbows in mud. But I guess it suits me better than being a newspaper salesman. I plan to make it my new career when I finally get out of here. What's that? Is my release a few more years away? Now because I helped Warden Lagarde? Why do you think I'm being so nice to these stupid freaking animals? I don't care about the freaking license. I just want to get out of here. Why me?
Oh, yeah. Add a few more years to his count.
No!
Oh, my God. I'll leave my thoughts at the end.
I was so shocked when I learned what Simeon had been up to this whole time. I trusted him. I was his boss. Still, can't sit around being sad forever, I guess. The show must go on. We can't let the magic department and the ventriloquy department get the better of us. We'll light up that stage and blow away the competition and all those awful memories with it.
You're an optimist. I'll give you that. Oh, God. Oh!
I must have gotten soft in my old age, haven't I, boy? Yes, I have. 18 years ago, I saved her life, and the troublesome child is still keeping me busy to this day. And now here we are, back in a cage. Well, we'll have company soon at least, won't we, boy? Yes, our friend the pup. Things certainly won't be dull with him around. No, they won't.
God, I didn't think I'd like Bullied Armacamus as much as I did, but holy shit, he's a fascinating character.
What dessert shall we eat? Chocolate cake, sticky and sweet?
Oh, so soft, fluffy, and light. You'll be dreaming of it tonight.
I am not singing that.
I'll always be waiting for you, Judy. And I'll come visit you every day, just like you and Eddie did when I was in here.
We have so much to thank him and Mr. Edgeworth for. Most of all, the fact that I get to eat your delicious desserts again, Samson.
And not just you. They gave me permission to keep providing sweet treats to everyone here. I guess spreading the gospel of candy making for all these years is finally paying off.
Oh, that's so sweet. Pun intended fully, but that is so nice. Damn.
Ah, delicious scone.
Oh, hello, sweeties. Fancy seeing you here. I owe you a great big thank you, you know. And dear old Greggy Pegleg, too, of course. After all, it's thanks to all of you that I can eat Sammy Poople sweets again. I'm even thinking of making a lovely medicine out of them. I'm going to call it Snacker's Delight. It makes your stomach so small you can only eat snacks. So you can get skinny as a tent peg and love every minute. I'm going to make a fortune.
Ooh, that's gonna be, concerning.
Larry! Man, I met so many beautiful people now and drawn so many beautiful sketches. Lulu isn't the biggest fan of my new work, though. She took one look at my sketchbook and hit me over the head with it. Bam! Just like that. And, then she left. Because that's one less beautiful person in my life now. So I've got a big decision ahead of me. Do I follow my art or follow my heart? By heart, I mean new girlfriend. You got that, right?
Dude, you can become an amazing artist. I believe in you, Larry.
Yes.
Bad stud, the Badinator. Seriously though, thanks for the assist today, good buddy.
You want to talk about IS-7? I'll talk all day. Sounds like that Edgeworth kid is doing good work.
Yeah, Malzarino chose a different path from his old man in the end. A path that means we can't work together, but that won't stop me looking in on him from time to time.
You've come pretty far yourself.
Holy macaroni! A compliment from Big Bad Detective Bad? Am I dreaming? Well, flattery will get you everywhere, old pal. You ever need a little fender magic to say the word? I'm happy we got to see Detective Bad again. I missed him.
Oh. Looks like they'll be letting me off a little easier than I thought for what I did. I guess because I told them I was kind of forced to do it. Ow, ow! Ain't no such thing as easy when it comes to crime, dang fool child. Sorry, Grandma. I still feel awful about it, of course. But I'm just so glad I get to stay out here with you. What's that? You think we should be getting back to work? I guess you're right. I can't keep the dead waiting.
Good lord. Okay. Oh.
Science saves the day again, huh? Good thing I happened to be around, right? Even if I do have to jump right back on a plane again and go back to Europe. All this flying around is gonna get tiring. Still, it's all part of becoming a first-class forensic scientist. Guess I better get going. Oh, but if you ever need me to say the word, okay? I'll come running. You know I will.
We know you will, Emma. We know. I'm happy that Emma got a much more important role in this.
The greater one's father, the greater the pressure to be great. But Eustace Winner, was it? He has chosen his own path now, and he will be tested. Just as I was. Miles Edgeworth chose to live as a prosecutor over how his own father lived. That, too, is a valid answer to the question we've all had to wrestle with.
Right. I'm accepting the headcanon that Edgeworth also teaches Eustace. I refuse to accept any other reality where he doesn't do that.
My father hid a secret, bore a burden I could only have imagined. I thought only of my family name. He thought of so much more. He thought of our entire nation. I mean to carry on that legacy to fulfill his last great wish.
Even if our president was an imposter, even if the real president is long dead, even if it takes all my effort and all my men's effort, Zheng Fa will rise again! I can't wait for you to see it.
I'm happy he came back too. God. Oh.
I gave up on the winner thing. Told everybody to stop calling me that. Because I didn't win. My dad did it all for me. I'm going to start again from scratch. I won't let what he did ruin everything. And pretty soon I'll be better than him, and better than Edgeworth, so watch out. Now, the first order of business, get a new nickname.
Underdog Eustace?
Well, it was eventful to say the least, but we got it done, and the movie's going down great.
I think the murder stories in the gossip magazines might have helped. Big bad man emerges from big bad bull. Revealed, true face of monster behind Zheng Fa president murder plot. Huh? Wait, this is a picture of you, Mr. Powers.
What? But why?
Hey, it's not so bad. After all, it'll make people come and see the movie, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Hell, Mr. Powers, you could if you want to play the president as a bad guy, you can definitely play it. Oh.
I very much enjoyed the movie, Sean.
It's nothing. It wasn't even a big part.
The boy who befriended both Torosaurus and Gordy? They don't come any bigger than that. And it was a role you were born to play.
You think? Well, it would be cool to be in the sequel, I guess. And I kind of like acting. Hey, can we pick something up before we head back? I wanted to get some lion lilies for my dad.
Of course. And I'll buy some too. For Emily.
Oh, don't. My heart. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I missed this freaking office. April 8th, 4:17 p.m. Prosecutor's building, High Prosecutor's office.
Ooh, it's been a busy few days, huh, sir?
Unbelievably so. How did so many important cases all come along at once?
There's never a dull moment when I'm around. Guess I'm just lucky that way.
Wait, so... all that stuff happened because of you?
No, Gummy! How could you say that?
And yet I don't think the good detective is entirely wrong. Well, Kay, what now? Will you be returning to your thieving practice?
Yeah, good question.
What? You're not sure?
How can I put this? I guess I feel like I've been trying to follow in my father's footsteps this whole time, you know? Trying to become a great thief just like he was.
The Yatagarasu. Or a Yatagarasu, at least.
But watching how this all panned out for you, Mr. Edgeworth, it got me thinking that maybe I need to get out from under his shadow and live my own life too.
Oh...
Just like how you decided not to do the whole attorney thing. It's time to make our own fate.
She's right. After all, nothing thrives in the shade.
I'm going to be my own hero.
That sounds like an admirable plan indeed.
I won't be giving up the name, though. Can't not be the Yatagarasu, right?
Well, whatever name you pick, you'll always be K to us, Kay. And you'll always be a hero.
That's my boy.
Aw, thanks, Gummy. You'll always be my Gummy, too.
You bet I will. And I'll be doing my detective thing just as hard as always. So, I'll be counting on you, sir.
Yes, and I'll be counting on you too, detective. Just as I've been counting on you these last few days. You've helped us out too many times to mention.
I think your next salary review may come as a pleasant surprise. Yay! Finally! Oh my god, finally! Give this boy a raise he deserves.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait. You mean...
What's the matter? I'm saying I'll see to it that you get paid a little more, Detective.
You will? This is unbelievable, sir.
No way! Go Gummy!
It's like a dream come true. I can finally leave the instant noodle life behind.
But don't think I'll be letting you rest on your laurels. Your work won't be getting any easier. I hope you understand that.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
He finally got his raise.
I'll give you everything I got. Just you wait and see.
We finally got Gumshoe a raise.
Fender and Judge Gavelle set me on a new path in life. I think that's not automatic. I'm so happy. A path on which I will face down every contradiction that the law has to present. A path at whose end lies the ultimate truth. But can I really do this? I'll need to give it some serious thought. It certainly won't be easy, nonetheless. Mr. Edgeworth, there is another reason I was never truly alone during my long struggle against Chairman Winner. Someone else was with me. Someone other than the goddess.
Of course! Sean!
This clipping gave me more courage than words can express. Simply having it near me gave me hope. When we feel that we are not alone, we can keep going no matter how hard the road ahead. So that was your secret weapon all along. The strength of your bond with your son. The strength of my bonds.
Oh, I almost forgot!
What? What is it?
I was trying to find other members for my Yatagarasu team, right?
I do vaguely remember something about that.
I never even found a single one. We were going to be unstoppable in our quest to steal the truth. So much for that little pipe dream.
Oh, you're kidding, right? You already have a team. A team that can solve any case the world cares to throw at it.
Huh? Yeah, I guess I do. The prosecutor, the detective, and the great thief. Hell yeah. Between the three of us, we can hunt down the truth, put it in handcuffs, and steal it once and for all. Yeah.
I can't help feeling a little sorry for the truth in that case.
As long as the three of us stick together, we got nothing to fear. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Indeed. Nothing at all. My father followed his own path, right to the end. And now I follow a path of my own making, too. But not alone. I have some colorful companions to help me. As long as they're beside me, I won't lose my way. It's a new path, and a new me. And I'll be walking it as a prosecutor, not an attorney. My father's path and mine are different. But they're not as separate as they may seem. Though the routes differ, the destination is the same. Because, of course, both end at the truth. My heart. The end. All right. I can finally look at the gallery after all this time. Okay. Whew. Oh, I get it. It's because I didn't play the first game through this. I played the original DS version. That's why it's not, like, complete. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So, ooh.
Oh, for completing these without using story mode. Okay. I like how a majority of these are like, hey, play the game. I freaking see you goobers over there. For pressing every single one of Eustace's statements and forcing him to correct them all in... Oh! Wait a minute, does that technically... A winner's education. Oh my god. Oh! I was basically teaching him it that early on. Oh, that's so good. Wait a minute. Oh, Gumshoe with the tiny TV. Oh. Man. I need to get my thoughts together on this, like... My god, that man is ripped. Kind of a shame that's just a faker. God, that entire thing, that was so sick. Okay, all right, let's go over some stuff here. Let's see. Character Compendium. Perfect. Oh, this is actually cool. We can actually, wait, what? Oh, we get to see all of their animations and all of that. That's so cool. My god, these things are incredibly smooth. Oh, wow. Do the thing. There it is. All right, let's see it. Ah, that's what he looked like in the DS version. It feels weird on this bigger screen, though, you know? Wait. There it is. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go over a little bit of the stuff here. Let's be fair. Those final two cases, chef's kiss perfection. The introduction of characters like Verity Gavelle, she was a great antagonistic force. I mean, she really did a good job getting under my skin, but again, whenever it comes to getting to meet characters and shit like that, you start to learn more about them, the irritation starts to go away, and it's just much more like... My opinions being shifted about both Verity and Eustace were well executed. It didn't feel forced. I was being given breadcrumbs with each of their characters throughout the story, and then when it came to a hold in like episode 4, that's whenever I think it really hit hard, and I completely changed how I felt about both of them. And it just got better and better from there. I liked them both as antagonistic forces. From Verity Gavelle's, like, what I thought was initially annoying, no, it was a genuine desire to see justice, and which kind of changes my opinion about how I saw her as a depiction of blind justice. You know what I mean? Or like justice is blind. I liked how well she was as an antagonistic force, but then whenever she truly became like it feels weird because in a way she's always been on the correct side, but whenever it comes to story development, we have to be at odds with her, which I think it was actually very well executed. Eustace, literal snot boy who just started off as that way. A literal hot-headed kid, because again, he's still technically a kid. Very much just incredibly cocky. I think it might be a bit too far to say he was narcissistic, but I'd say cocky is the better word to go for, because there'd be several times where he says something, Gavelle corrects him, and he's like, oh yeah, I guess that's what it was. And every time it came up, I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be fun. But then we finally learn more about who he was as an actual character, how he was raised, or let's be fair, I'm not entirely sure it's fair to say he was raised, more like he was tolerated by, oh my god, Because they each had sprites, of course. Okay, anyway, because, like, let's be fair. Where is he? This guy, no, not his dad. Fucking a sperm donor, that's all he was. Like, as soon as we saw the dynamic between him and his thing of a father, like, everything started to make much more sense. And we saw the gradual degradation until finally Eustace's entire world was shattered, making it one of the more heart-wrenching things where, okay, I need to, somebody give this poor kid a hug. Holy crap, he deserves a goddamn hug. Like, after his entire world is shattered, but we see him go through so freaking much, and then we see what Edgeworth does for him. He becomes the mentor and, like, almost like an actual father figure that he desperately freaking needed. Which again goes back into what I was thinking with Verity and Eustace's dynamic. Verity was very much the mother figure that Eustace was needing, and then Miles started becoming the much more like mentor slash father figure that he was desperately needing. The thing that the people that would point him in the right direction to where we get the possibly the most satisfying moment where he takes charge against his father and finally just proves that he is a winner. But I love how my headcanon, I will die on this hill, that since now he's a prosecutor again, I like to think that that Eustace will come to like Gavel and Edgeworth for like advice on cases that he's working, and they will push him in the right direction. And okay, I believe, like I'm going to believe that like he'll like do cases where he might have like a little bit of a screw up and he'll ask for like advice. But here's another thing that I want to think on this. On the cases that Gavel specifically judges, like she is the judge over it and he's the prosecutor of it, he probably feels a little bit more confident that she's there, that he can actually do his job really well. He's not going to succeed on every case, I believe that, but he's going to eventually become possibly one of the better prosecutors. I still have 2 entire series to cover. I think it's The Great Ace Attorney, and then there's Apollo Justice, but I'm going to do Apollo Justice first. I'm going to cover the Apollo Justice games, and then The Great Ace Attorney. I am hoping that we maybe see Eustace in some form in those games. I don't know, or any sort of returning characters, because this is going to be sad. It's like, if this is going to be the last time I get to see my boy Edgeworth, Gumshoe, Kay, all of them, okay, another positive thing, I am kind of like rambling like crazy. More Gregory Edgeworth. Getting to play through his perspective was so absolutely amazing. Like getting to see how he tackled things and just pulling off the freaking Phoenix Wright pose, and just even Edgeworth does it too. Just getting to see how amazing of a man Greg was. God. I'm happy we got to see our boy Shillong Lang return as well. Just like, I mean, he was a very interesting character whenever I first got to meet him, but seeing like how things had changed, it was, especially learning about his family lineage and their relationship to the president. Sorry, the president, you know? I'm sorry. Oh, God. Let's see, where is he? The final villain, Simeon Saint. God, just... The man was... The true villain was in front of our faces this entire time. Very much like an actual mystery. It basically followed the rules. It introduced some of the most pivotal characters at the beginning, and then we finally get to see who the true villain is, and I'm just like, I'm glad that it didn't take the route of like, plot twist, it's this mysterious character we've never met before. Kind of a relief that it didn't go that way, because that's kind of that's not a really well-written mystery at all. But then again, this is Ace Attorney. I expect quality.
I get quality. That's exactly whenever it comes to Ace Attorney. I'm always going to get something that's actually, you know, well written and that's actually good. I'm happy we even got to see freaking Lotta Hart return, especially like Penny Nichols as well. I feel bad that I forgot your name, Penny. I'm sorry. And even to see Ron and Desiree Delight as well. Oh, that was great. Just kind of seeing them in the back. That was nice. And you know what? Even you butt munch. You changed his freaking name to Laurice Dunham. Larry, you know what? Screw it. Laurice, I'm proud of you. Learning that this dude is an incredibly talented artist. God, give this man more work. Let him make commissions. He can make he can make a lot of money with that sort of stuff, but he can make some legitimately beautiful art. Let this artist thrive. Let Larry thrive. Sorry, anyway, the final thought about this story that I've come to understand is like the major themes about fatherhood, you know? Oh. All right, not everybody's got the confrontation sprites.
Can I get some helmet? Yes, that's my helmet.
I'm sorry. Oh God. I am going all over the place with my thoughts on this game. I am just going friggin' everywhere at this point.
Hello. Melt. Shake. Anger.
Wait, can do the thing. I'm sorry. Oh God, I am losing my mind here. Just okay. There's way too much, but I feel like I can probably summarize this. This game had a major focus on fathers and parents. I thought that was actually a very, very good theme to stick with. You know? Whether it was Miles' father, Simeon Saints, or actually no, not just fatherhood, parenthood. Because we can't forget about one of the more important parents that are in this story, Verity Gavelle. Just seeing how the acts of parents affect their children, you know? Eustace also being a very good example of the effects that one's raising can have on them, you know? I also love the fact that wait a minute. Holy shit, Francisca and Eustace are like close in age. They're only 2 years apart. I forget, Francisca is so incredibly mature. I sometimes forget that she's only 19. Same with Edgeworth being 20 freaking 6. The man gives off the energy of like he's in his mid-30s. Wait a minute, I'm in my mid-30s. Why can't I be more like Edgeworth? Anyway. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. And Gumshoe setting a plate out for the two of them in front of that TV. I can't. View character design and specials illustrations? Oh. Oh my God, Edgeworth kind of looks good without the red coat. I see what Phoenix sees in him. I mean, what? Oh, I love so many of these little art. I'm sorry, whenever it comes to art, I'm kind of like this, where I suck drawing like good lines, so most of mine's incredibly sketchy. I love artwork like this. Oh man. Also, I love this. Like, look at this. Like, we got Edgeworth. He's kind of sitting all prim and proper, but he also has his, like, crossing his legs, showing, like, an aura of superiority. Gumshoe sitting there like a good boy. And then Kay Faraday, she's just casually just
she's sitting her own way, not really following any sort of norms because Kay marches to the beat of her own drum. Oh man, freaking Gumshoe with a tan coat? Kinda like it, yeah. Oh man, there were so many art assets here that I could have used for thumbnails, but I didn't want to get freaking spoiled. Oh. Oh shit, her with like spiky upward hair. Interesting design choice. Oh, fuck, the design for her in the lower right. So these are like concept sketches of what like Kay Faraday could have looked like. I am now imagining that alternate universe where Kay Faraday is dressing like frickin' Alucard. Or Vampire Hunter D. God, she has so many sketch designs. And there's one of our best girls, Franziska von Kama. Even her younger designs, oh yeah. Our boy, oh shit, wow, he went through a lot of design ideas. I wonder what that note there over says. Like the translation of that note of, hold on a minute. I wonder what the translation says. I may have to try to figure that out myself. God, there's so many. Good grief. Emma! Oh, she had a few designs. There's the other best girl, Verity Gavelle. Oh wow, she had like different color schemes for her outfits too? Maybe I'm biased, but I kind of like the green dress and the black overcoat. I might be a little biased on that. Whoa, we could have had a wow, hold on. We could have had a dramatically different one. Oh my goodness. Why does she look like that one character that was from that what was it, Bayonetta? Like she's giving off a Bayonetta vibe over here. I'm sorry, is she wielding a sword over there? Is that a gavel sword? There's our boy, Eustace Winner. Or his fan translation, Sebastian de Best. Why we got a Kingdom Hearts pro tag over here? What the shit? Oh my goodness, trying to look at all these different designs they had for Eustace is crazy.
Fender, our boy, Eddie Fender.
I'm just gonna be, I'm just, why is there one of him in just his underwear? I'm just gonna ignore that. Oh, this looks like a compilation of sketches. I'm guessing this must be like sketches for Eddie Fender and Gregory Edgeworth. Is that Von Karma on the lower right?
Yes, there's our boy, Gregory Edgeworth.
God, oh my God. How many, oh my goodness, there's so many pages of artwork for me to look at. I kind of want to go over them all, but that would be in and of it's an hour of itself at this point. But my God. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I'm going to miss this. I really am just going to be missing this game, you know? Wait. Not that one. Where's... I gotta find... the song. Yeah. I think that's the only way to end this video.